Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be giving you tips on how to become a pro racer in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. A lot of these tips could work for other Mario Kart games as well, but I'm going to be specifically talking about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in this video. So without further ado, let's jump right in. It's kinda hard to pass the player in front of you when you're constantly going the same speed, but did you know that you can actually get small boosts without mushrooms? When you're about to turn, press and hold R. Your character will begin to lean and you'll see sparks start to form by your back wheel. When this happens, you are drifting. Drifting is a great way to quickly pick up speed and pass those in front of you. It can be tricky to get the hang of at first, but as you practice, it will become easier. There are 3 types of boosts you can get from drifting. The first one is a blue spark called a mini turbo. These will appear about 1 to 2 seconds of drifting. The second kind of boost is an orange spark called a super mini turbo. This will happen about 2 seconds after you get the mini turbo. The last kind of boost is a purple spark called the Ultra Mini Turbo. This happens about 2 seconds after you get the Super Mini Turbo. The different types of drifts will also give you different boosts. The Mini Turbo will give you a small push to maybe get you past some of the players in front of you if you're close enough. The Super Mini Turbo will give you a slightly more powerful boost for a longer period of time. And the Ultra Mini Turbo will give you a long and powerful boost to get you past multiple players in front of you if you're by them. When you see arrows pointing to a slightly elevated area or ramp, press R when you get to the edge to get a boost. You can also flick up your controllers to do this. There are a few items in Mario Kart that you can get that are considered bad or useless. These include the banana peel and the green shell. Although many players just immediately throw these items thinking that they're no good, they're actually quite useful. If the player behind you throws a red shell, you will see a small icon of a red shell at the bottom of your screen telling you you're about to be hit. Well, if you see one of those icons of a red shell and you have one of those bad items on you, you can press and hold L to hold the item behind you so the red shell hits your bad item rather than stunning you for a few seconds. This can save you a lot of time and it's probably one of the best strategies. You've probably heard people say that practice makes perfect or something under those lines, and they're not wrong. Although tips and strategies can help you become a better racer, just straight up practicing works too. But even if you're just practicing, I have a few tips for you. First off, it's better to start practicing with versus races. In versus races, you can set custom rules for the race before starting. Some of these rules include speed, the items you want to use, the difficulty letters of computer and if you want them in general, and how many races you want to do. If you're starting out for the first time, I would recommend that you set the game to 100cc, easy computers, normal items, and 4 races. As you get better, try to raise the difficulty level by making it a little faster and making the computers harder. Also, when you're in the middle of a race, you can press plus or minus to see a variety of options. At the top of your screen, you will see 3 different boxes. The first one says Smart Steering, which will allow you to go off the track if it's off and keep you from going off the track if it's on. If you haven't quite gotten the hang of the controls yet, I suggest that you turn this on until you get better. The second box says Tilt Controls. This is just the settings to manually turn your controllers or use the left joystick to turn it. Whatever is easiest for you is good. There is no right or wrong way to steer your kart. The last box says Auto Acceleration. I would suggest that you turn this off. If it's on, your kart will practically just drive itself without you controlling it and it makes the game not as fun. You can still control it with the Auto Acceleration on, but if you leave your controller alone, it will automatically drive you around the course. But again, it's up to you. Tip: keep in mind that when the countdown for the race begins, press and hold A right when it gets to 2 to get a boost. Keep in mind that if you do this at the wrong time, you will be stunned. Once you've selected your character, you will be taken to a different screen to choose your kart, wheels, and glider. And sure, you could just choose your kart based on the looks and style, but if you press plus or minus on either of your controllers, you will see a chart on the right hand side of your screen. Here, you will be given all the information about your kart, wheels, and glider you're hovering over. The information given is about the speed, acceleration, weight, handling, and traction of your kart. As all of this information given is important, acceleration and speed are the most important. Make sure to choose something with high acceleration and speed so it's easier to get first place. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope that these tips help you become a pro racer soon.